Mark, they can't see you yet. Cut it to Mark real quick so they can see him.
Cut it to Mark. There's Mark.
All right, Mark, you do the opening.
Hot dabs.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Hot Dab Sessions. I'm your host, Hashavelli, joined as always by Dr. Darby. And today we are joined by our good friend, usually behind the camera, today in front of the camera, Mark. The AV to the TV to the EV.
To the D-double-O-G.
And keep it terpy. That's Mark. Mark, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
Today, we're going to be having a special edition of an unboxing.
Big excitement here today. Super big fan of the artist that we're going to be unboxing today. So
super big, super excited, uber grateful, brother, as our friend Shiragam would say. So today we're going to be unboxing, like Darby just mentioned, a new rig from glass artist Blitzkriega. Now, many of you may know Blitzkriega for his notorious pieces that look like balloon animals, balloon dogs to be specific.
Balloon dogs. He's stepped into the realm of doing a couple other things, but yeah, he's most famous for the balloon dogs, and he does this super sick wood grain pull.
The wood grain is awesome. He is renowned for it.
Oh,
so without further ado, let's get to it. This is the box and mention sent straight to the Rosin Evo studio. We'll cover up that address. Unless you want to send us something, we'll supply that address. So as we open up the top, boom, balloon dog art. Everybody at home.
That's hard.
Patreon, as we are recording, we are live
on the Instagram.
Real time. So everybody's going to be seeing that in live, real time, with the chance to win something later. But first, we got to do the unboxing. Ooh, it looks like we have goodies for the whole team here.
That's right. Let's go.
All right.
I'm going to need some of those.
Stickers.
Sick.
Those little stickers are sweet. Look at this pin.
That's
pin.
sick.
Mark, you like that?
Yeah.
Look at this little keychain.
Oh, that's cool too.
Right? Put
Looks
it right
like
on
it
the
floats.
keys. You think it floats, so if you lose your keys, it'll keep it?
Hey.
Keep it floating?
It's going to keep your keys, that's for damn sure.
All right. And more stickers. What's this?
So this is why this thing is cool. He makes the little mini Pendy dogs too, and here's the keychain that matches the Pendy.
Crazy.
Right? Look at that shit.
Sweet sticker pack. This looks like inspired almost by like Rick and Morty or something. What do you think is the story behind this?
I mean, that's a lot of shrimp, dog. Blitz, drop us a comment. Let us know.
What do you think that is? Viewers at home?
It's the crawdads.
There's a crawdad. There's a fishy story behind this one. We're going to have to get to the bottom of it. But that may have to wait until Blitzkriega joins us personally, which is coming. But today, the unboxing. What could be inside? If anybody follows him already on Instagram, at Blitzkriega, you may have seen him working on this piece of art.
This thing is so hard.
And this, I believe, is one of his first renditions of what he is calling the Balloondogcycler.
It's so hard.
Isn't this amazing? So as we check this out, everybody at home, take a good look at that. This is the Balloondogcycler. Look down the mouthpiece. Incredible. What is that? Ready work it's called?
Jello? No, that's the dots.
Rainbow pattern balloon dog form. Here you can see where the water is going to recirculate. This is the Balloondogcycler. Now, the thing I love most about this, just in it fresh out of the box, it's heavy.
Yeah?
Super heavy. Here, feel that.
Oh, wow, that's heavier than my rig with water in it.
A lot of weight to that. Now, what year is your rig, Darby? Because you're an OG collector.
I think this is like a 2014 or 2015.
2014. So as I look to the bottom of this, which I don't need to do because we just got it a week ago.
Yep.
It's a 2024.
That's nice. So about 10 years difference.
10 years difference, and obviously a lot of progression has been made. The 2014, you said?
Correct.
Still amazing. Was it a male originally and then he switched it? Or
it was a female, but he got it and he's like, I can do better now and I want to make sure it's running right. So he did it, a whole update on me, gave me a tail because I got it without a tail. That's a
So you got it retrofitted. You sent it into him and he actually fixed it up for you?
Yeah, he shaved the feet down, made it flat so it's stable as heck, and he was like, I just want my pieces to last forever, so I was really happy to work with him. He's a great guy to work with.
That's an artist that cares about his collectors. When you spend the amount of money that a lot of these pieces go for, you'd hope that they have some sort of connection or compassion towards their collectors. And Blitzkriega certainly does.
Absolutely.
Second thing that I noticed, fresh out of the box, it is a 14 millimeter, guys. That is getting more rare these days. I feel like everything has become 10 mils, as I'm looking at a 10 to my right and a 10 to my left.
New.
I'm the only one at the table today with a 14. It is also a 45 degree, and he told us it's going to function best with a 45 degree banger. So we could probably put a 90. Did you just have a 90?
I had a 90 here.
Let's see what it looks like. I don't think. Still possible.
That's a heavy hitter right there. That's
Still possible.
So let's go.
So you're not limited to just 45s, guys. Yeah. You can also toss a 90 in there if it's all you have. Now, we're not saying this is going to be the optimal compatibility. Mark, you seem like you're short of words over here. You're quite impressed, aren't you?
I'm blown away by this artwork.
Thank you. That's all we needed to hear,
That's
Mark.
what I wanted to hear.
As we look back at the 14 millimeter design with the 90 degree angle, we're going to have to make sure that we probably tilt it back just a little bit to make sure none of that oil, that hot resin, will fall down from our banger, because nobody wants that.
If it's a proper D2T, you're going to have some extra oil on there because it's going to have to...
If it's a proper what?
D2T.
You've heard of it before, Mark.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes, this is a man who's heard of D2T, and this is a man who practices D2T.
He knows it quite well.
Safety first, then D2T. Okay, they're speechless in the chat. We're speechless at the table. What else can we do but put some water in this bad boy and see how she functions? But before we do that, hand me that 45 degree. Let's see how that lines up in here. So we have a 45 degree here. The only 45 degree we have at the studio.
That's true.
We need to address that issue.
If any 45s want to be sent our way.
All right, so hold on. Caught up on here. There we go. So as we put the 45 in there, it sits pretty nice. This is at an even base of the bottom. It sits back just a little bit, but a 45 degree coming in pretty nice there. So we're gonna go ahead without further ado, get some water in here. As always, we're gonna use some distilled water. This is straight from the Dr. Darby Springs. This is Dr. Darby's distilled, labels to come. This is your limited edition distilled water. Darby makes this every morning. It's actually powered by a treadmill. He puts in 10 miles and he gets about 2 gallons. So he's doing the Lord's work for us. We're gonna fill this up. Do we have a funnel?
We do have a funnel. And hey, drop a comment if you want to see Hashavelli do 2.5s at once.
If we get 100 people in the live chat, Dr. Darby said he's going to rip 1 gram out of each side of the double slurper at 850 degrees.
We're halfway there. Come on.
Dry dab. So everybody send this to a friend. If you get 100 people in here, Dr. Darby is going to do a 1 gram in each side. That's a 2 gram dab at 850 degrees.
1 dab, 1 jar, 100 people. Let's go.
All right, that's all it takes. Destiny and fate is in your hands at home. All right, so now we're back to, we have water in here. It looks like I have immediately filled it with too much water.
Give it a test run. See how it hits.
In my DMs, I have all the information from Blitzkriega on how much water he said to put in it. This is definitely far too much.
Far too much. Oh yeah, you almost took a drink.
So there's actually a recycling function that goes all the way through the upper ears, and that is going to be pretty impressive. Do we have something we can pour this into?
I'm sure we do. Let's see. Anyone at home have anything we could pour this into? Could we have a cup, please? Anyone?
Tony Hawk is going to bring us something over. I remember the show when the rig dropped baller shit. But yeah, we have dropped a few rigs on this show. Thank you, Tony Hawk.
5 points if you can tag every
900
episode.
On the ramp and off the ramp. Yes, it is really Tony Hawk. To all the haters out there that said, that's not really Tony Hawk. Maybe he just looks like him a little bit. That's Tony Hawk. What else is he going to do when he retires?
You don't even really know Tony Hawk. So.
If you need us to bring in the X Games medals, we will next time. But first, we're going to fill this up and get a function test.
I'm excited about a dab.
All right. He said, I believe, just about an inch in each. Wow.
That looks like it's going to chug hard.
Yeah, let's try putting a nail in it because it's going to change the function. Now, as we're doing this, wow.
That looks good. That looks real good.
Let's show the chat exactly what's going down in here.
That's cool.
I think there might be the perfect amount of water. I'm not going to hit it as hard as I can. It's going to be a light, seamless, like sipping from a straw. But as everybody at home sees, it's recycling towards the top of these ears, so all the way through the body. Let's check it out. And then he said tilt it back a little bit. And let's tilt it forward.
Tilting it back and tilting it forward does change a little bit. But I guess the only real way to test it
is a rip, right?
Is a rip.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear it rumbling. Can you hear it?
Dude,
I feel like I got an Uzi. It feels like it's a St. Valentine's massacre. It's about to be on the lungs in here. Do you know what I'm saying, Mark?
1, 2, 10.
You seem like you're speechless. You seem like you're at a loss for words.
Definitely.
That's just Mark, guys. All right, I think we're ready to go. We're ready to proceed. But first, we don't know what temperature we're going in at, Darby.
How are we going to figure that out?
I don't know. I'm wearing a hoodie, so I'm already a little bit hot. Shout out the new limited edition.
That is a sick hoodie.
When in Rome, limited edition.
Let's see the back of that.
Look at that. Colossally stoned. This is limited edition Valerius Cencelli, a Roman artist collaboration with Rio de Resin. There was only 15 of these hoodies made, never released. A little bit hot already, so I'm thinking maybe not that hot of a temp.
850 it is.
850? Or we just let go, let God take the wheel. Now, this is the rosin roulette wheel. Many of you are probably acquainted with it by now. This bad boy has a ton of power-ups that we can spin to help us decide what exactly temperature are we going to go in at, you know? Not every day can you decide for yourself. So, Mark, I think since you're a guest, you get to decide.
I think that's a great idea.
Mark, right. You ready, guys?
Give it a spin.
Our faith is in the wheel.
That was a good spin.
Thank you.
Well, since it's a Blitzkrieg episode, we're gonna probably not do the Miyagi.
It looks like Mark has won the ability to do a Miyagi G dab. Do you know what that means?
I kind of believe so.
That means you're going to be going in dry today, Mark. So you have your choice of 3 Miyagi Gs sitting directly in front of us.
Nice.
And Darby and myself, since it is a Blitzkriega unboxing day, are going to go in on our Blitzkriegas for this first dab, but you get the choice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Beaker 10 mil.
Beaker 10 mil.
Nice.
All right,
get some flavor
tuck
out
that
of
bad
that
boy in there. Now, the wheel did not give us a temperature.
What temperature should we do? Live
guess,
chat?
Since we do have a live chat today, we're going to allow the live chat to have some input. Why else would they be here other than to tell us what to do? 600 it is.
Wow, you're going easy on this today,
it could have been 900.
I saw that pop
Man,
up. Like,
who saved us? Mark Cush came in and saved our ass.
Appreciate you, Marky.
Shout out Mark Cush for getting us in there at 600, right where I wanted to be to start out.
That's a
now,
great
this
start.
is going to give us a good gradual build up to see where we need to go. Now, as many of you know by now, we have released the official Hot Dabs D2T chart.
Oh, yeah.
It was a beautiful chart, and I'm impressed by it.
I think it's almost pretty much there. If anything, small tweaks here or there, maybe a 20-degree block. But today, since we are going in at 600 degrees, we're going to go by the D2T chart.
Here we go. In case those of you at home haven't seen it, D2T
There it is.
chart.
It's a real chart. 0.5.
I think you were right.
Between a 0.3 to 0.5, so a 0.4 would be perfect.
That's a beautiful one.
So today we're going to be going in on some Pi-Ho.
If you're confused on how to get a 0.4, 0.3, whatever, the jar's 2 grams. Cut it in half again.
What's a half of a half?
A quarter. And that's 0.5. If it's a 2-gram jar.
And then maybe just take a little bit off of there and boom, you're at a 0.4, 0.5.
Or just
a straight 0.5, it would be upwards of the 640 range. We're going in at 600, so I'm going to do a pure 0.4.
That's a solid 0.4 right there.
And I left our disorderly somewhere. I might have lost a coil. So we're going to have to do the old-fashioned heat up with a torch.
Oh, caveman dabs?
Caveman dabs.
Shout out caveman dabs. Blazer, where you at? We love you guys.
I don't even have a blazer this episode. I'm gonna damn whip it. Also, terrible design. Anybody who decided to put this out, how many people have been at a party, pick this up?
Shit.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
But we're gonna try it out. Let's see. This is more than just an unboxing of the Blitzkriega. This is an unboxing of a Whippets torch. Who would have thought?
Pass.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Idiocracy at its finest.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
See, as always, we have our trusty Apex Ancillary board.
Thanks, Apex.
Magnetic. Just the right amount of room to hold anything you need. A little shelf for your goodies in between. You can get locked and loaded. You know what that is, Darby? You know what being locked and loaded is, Darby?
I know what being loaded is, and I know what being locked is.
But do you know what being locked and loaded is, Darby?
No, tell me.
Locked and loaded is when you have your dab scraped, but you gotta wait. No fear, Apex Ancillary is here to take the weight off your hands
And the mess off your table.
and no more wait until it's time for another take.
Who's taking a dab at home with us?
This is what you have the chance to win coming up soon. But first,
Wait, they're winning one of those?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
They
I need one of those.
They win the whole wooden stand and then a 3-piece dabber set with everything they. What am I looking at over here, Darby? I got no carb cap. You guys are setting me up.
You're
for
looking
failure.
at 660 right now, 650. I'm over here at 750.
All right, I'm gonna have to go Mega Marble, Storm and Norm.
You're there.
Boom. Oh shit! It has to go in first.
$70. It's right around 650. Fuck it.
Wow. Super smooth.
Dog dabs. Thanks, Blitz.
All right, so now I figured out the function on this Blitzkriega. So what we're looking at is, it looks like it's pulling the water.
Oh, wow, that's some good flavor.
It's pulling the water up this leg, through the body, over the left ear. It recycles back down the right ear and down this drain on the right.
Whoa, doggy.
Function was amazing on that. You went in on the slide?
650 in the slide.
Yeah, well, we were only supposed to do 600. I definitely did not get big enough of a rip, so I'm going to go in again immediately. This time, I think I am going to change it. We just tried a 45 degree. I think I'm going to try one of these at 90 degrees. I'm going to see how it hits.
I like the 90 degree personally because you're able to turn it the way you want, and this one works nice like that.
Now, it looks like the only 90 degree we have on the table is this double slurper.
This one, oh, for 14.
For 14s, yeah.
Double slurper,
So it
everyone.
looks like we're going in on a double slurper immediately, second dab of the show. Now, this is the only proper way to do an unboxing is to put it through the true test. Can it handle all the different types, all the different nails? Clearly, sitting flush on a mood mat, it looks like it can. It looks like it's going to perform well.
That looks like it's gonna be great. I'm really excited for you. I've been a big fan for a long time, like I said, and seeing this thing get made and just all of a sudden you're like, hey, so by the way, I got that Blitz. I'm like, fuck.
Mark,
By
Yeah.
the way, at that temp, with that weight, the flavor was amazing.
you got a nice dry rip.
Oh yeah.
Now, anything much hotter, Mark, you would have been in the danger zone.
D2T.
And that's a little thing we like to call
Thank you,
D2T.
chat. Thank you.
Thank you, chat. You helped us
Yeah.
on that one. Now, chat, since you did help us, I think it's time that we help you. You've been here long enough. You put up with our games, you know. We know why you're really here. The free shit.
Who's ready to win some shit?
Who wants to win some free shit?
Who's down?
If you're in the chat, you want to win some free shit, let us know.
Swag bags.
Mark, how should we... Don't call it a swag bag, Mark.
my bad.
We're giving away good stuff here.
Oh, okay.
This
Art
is
bags.
We
a
didn't want
good-
swag. First, Nickel Fritz.
First giveaway is going to be a high quality Apex Ancillary wooden stand, okay? Hey, you got something you need to hide? Boom. Oh, a little storage inside for that ass.
You could
Oh,
throw
you
some
need to be
grams in there.
you need to be locked and loaded? Boom. Now you can't say, oh, I can't take a dab, I dropped it. You're not gonna drop it. It's gonna stay right here until you're ready. No backing out, no cannabis christen. That means
Where's my keys?
Oh, where's your keys at?
Boom.
Not on the stand,
Not
because
on the
this is
stand.
for dabbing, okay?
Get the fucking off the stand.
If you have kids, if you have relatives that come through the house and you need to kind of disguise your dabbing, this is high-end art, you know? Oh, what's this for? Cracking walnuts, Peter, you know? Get the fuck out of here. But boom, they don't know what it is. It's a cutting
Google
board.
it. I
you
don't know.
It's
Build your own rig.
it's for de-seeding tangerines. Whatever you need it to be, it can be that for you and more. But first, we're going to give it away.
So drop a comment if you're trying to win the Apex Ancillary board and 3-piece set.
Viewers at home, Patreon, I'm sorry, you have no chance to win this. We're giving it away on this phone that you can't currently see.
Being live is the most important.
Do you think we should give something away to those people at home that are watching this weeks later?
I think they should get something too, and they deserve it.
Now we're talking a double giveaway, folks. So if you lose in this chat, you have the chance to come watch this episode. This is like some, what's that movie where it's like a thing and a thing and a thing?
Inception.
It's like Hot Dadception.
Not being John Malkovich.
You're John Malkovich,
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Malkovich.
Yes. A
So I'm
thing inside of a thing inside of a thing.
Tell us your best idea of what you could use this for at the house, and you're going to win it.
That's a good idea, Darby. I was trying to think of how we can determine to get
Yeah.
this
Well, 'cause
away.
you can
Roz
do your
and Kings. Kevin's trying to say it's for his mom. He's going to pawn this off as soon as he gets it. I think I already saw the listing on eBay, Kevin. Don't try
Let me
that.
find out you're doing the same thing we do with our drawings at the end of the show.
Hey, don't tell people about that.
Absolutely.
All this giving shit away's got me just ready to rip another dab. This must be how Oprah feels.
Dude, look under your seat. There's an Apex Ancillary board for everyone.
If you're viewing this at home, look under your seat right now.
What do you
We'll
think?
wait. Go ahead. We'll wait.
Got him.
Gotcha. For our second dab of the day, we're going to be putting this Balloondogcycler from Blitzkriega to the real test. We're talking doubling down.
I like that.
Hi, guys.
So how are we doing? Is this editable content?
Oh, definitely.
Are you
cool.
doing good right now, Mark?
I could definitely be edited.
Do you think we should pull the wheel out to decide what temp we're going in at again? Are you prepared for something like that?
Yes, Faith.
We're doing the wheel again, guys. Are you
Wheels
excited about
coming
the
back
wheel?
out. This is the Rosin Roulette wheel presented by Rosin Evolution. Filmed in sunny San Diego, Rosin Evo Studios. Mark has a chance to spin this wheel and win a very special power-up. Go ahead, Mark.
Yes.
Where's he going, everyone?
10,000. Double slurpers.
Boom! So sometimes the wheel gives you exactly what you need. That is called synchronicity. Folks at home.
That's perfect.
Yes, viewers on YouTube and Patreon, we know. They said, hey, what about us? We're still getting a giveaway, not just a chat. Yeah, we didn't forget about you. My friend Dr. Darby has something that you can win.
We just wanted to make sure you guys were going to stay around.
We're going to make
for
you
this.
stay around. But we're going to take this dab first, Darby. We're going to make them keep sticking around, but show them what they can win.
Lovely set from Grav Labs. They want to make sure that you can get high and we can get you there.
Wow, he's showing the phone chat
rig.
that doesn't have a chance. Oh, I guess you guys do have a chance to win.
Yeah, you can just go watch this.
Just go watch this in a couple weeks and leave a comment.
Unless it's Stretch.
Stretch is still
God,
disqualified.
Stretch.
Master Ball Melts and all of his aliases are disqualified. Go on.
So here we go. All you have to do is watch us take this dab first.
That's it.
And
And,
thank
then,
Grab
no,
Labs.
further instructions to come.
Yes.
This is like some Charlie's Angel shit. Like, we
doing
can't give
this?
them the whole mission at once.
Yeah, no, you're doing this. You're going and following Grav Labs right now.
Go, first of all, follow Grav Labs. And if you're not subscribed to us, you must subscribe, because if you're not subscribed, you can't win.
They got a box full of stuff that they want us to give you. So
Why should they subscribe, though, Darby? That's what I've always said. I'm tired of hearing these YouTubers say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, here's why.
hot dabs, hotter rippers,
Hotter
D-
takes.
to T.
But the hotter takes in between
Oh, yeah.
there. But really, it's because we're shadow banned guys. We're ripping dabs. We're smoking drugs. YouTube doesn't want.
It's not drugs, it's medicine, and it's legal.
It is drugs. We're smoking them, and YouTube doesn't want you to know about it. So what you need to do is go subscribe, and you're going to be notified every time we have a new video coming out.
Yes. Are you gonna do one flavor on each side, or are you gonna do?
I'm glad you brought that up. So for today, we're going to be going in on some Moroccan peaches on the left.
Man, I've been waiting to smell that.
Cacao on the right.
That sounds amazing.
Now, I'm going to need 2 dabbers for this, and I'm going to need to be locked and loaded. So let's show people exactly why we brought that up.
Apex and celery. Thanks again.
Thanks, Apex Ancillary. So, boom. Moroccan peaches on the left.
That smells amazing. And if you're just getting here, we're testing out the new Blitzkriega. We're doing the unboxing, and we're doing the double slurper with 2 flavors from Real Deal Resin, 1 on each side.
1 on each side.
Thanks, Blitz.
We're putting the Blitzkriega to the test. It's all right, Mark. We're not live anymore.
Nice.
Shout out Smallback.
Oh, I can talk now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
All right, Mark. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you find yourself in the Rosin Evo studio today? How did you get involved with this click, with this sick click?
Car just
Damn.
house every day.
From the origins, or just like how I got involved from passing through the door.
How did you get into this damn door, Mark?
Those 2 feet?
Did you hitchhike?
No, it was like
Uber.
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and like
2024.
What year? This past New Year's?
Or 2023.
yeah, this past New Year.
Fresh start, clean slate. What happened? Go on.
They're just like, the homie calls up Joshua and goes, "Yo, let me get a couple plants." I'm like, it's not really the time, but yeah, okay. You know,
You're new me.
for like a prop on the show, and I was like, yeah, I can make it happen, because prior to that, I hooked up their festival on Adams Avenue with like their little
With
like,
some display plants.
display plants, and
So you get the ring. They said, "Hey, we need some plants." You say, "Well, okay."
Your guy.
I got it. So I brought the plants over.
Did you know you were coming here?
Oh no, not at all. I didn't have no.
Where'd you
Kind of
got me
random
going?
address. This dude throws the plants in the back. I saw him pull up just plants to the brim. Go on.
Oh yeah. Oh no, but the greatest part.
Oh, you're unplugged, brother.
Welcome to your future.
This is your shining moment. Don't try to unplug yourself.
The
now.
greatest part
Like
is
the
I was
Forrest
being
Gump thing?
paced. I was being paced by a cop all the way down.
Is he plugged in, sir? Okay.
The whole way down. The whole way down from like Arrow Drive
God.
to here. I was being
20
paced by a
minutes.
cop.
Do you think he was watching you?
Oh, I don't know, but I was in like a Prius. This thing clarity.
Just fill to the brim with plants.
He's like, there's a lot of foliage in that Prius in front of me.
So I'm like, okay, I might have to have a conversation, or I'll make it to my destination. Made it. Came through the door, brought this, and I'm like, dude, this is crazy. There's a whole world in here, you know.
It's a whole world.
And I'm a flower smoker. Like I had, like, dabs weren't even in my vocabulary, but I enjoy flower a lot, and you guys have like opened my eyes to like this whole crazy like world
Now you're hitting
like-
Miyagi G's dry.
Now you just did a dry lock.
on some crazy art pieces, and viewing like crazy
I'm a
like
heady boy.
right.
Heady boy.
It's changed my idea of like of like even the society, like how it all comes together and it works without even like mainstream anything. It's totally the
As he
revolution.
slides a jar
It's
of
the
hash to you.
underground, right?
It's totally the revolution, you know.
As we talk about a revolution, let's talk about something that's revolutionizing the dabbing game. As you just said, Mark comes here, he's introduced to things, we're introduced to things. It's all an introduction. And this little bad boy is in the newest introduction from Toro Glass. So this is a Toro Quartz slide.
I love that.
So this bad boy is gonna change the way you dab. You're gonna put it on that right side and allow it to slowly trickle its way into
Probably
the
needs a
main dish.
Q-tip in it.
Or we can
This-
just heat it all the way out.
It's definitely been a game changer. I
Oh,
think.
not yet, buddy. That dry Q-tip like that is going to cause some abrasion and maybe
Oh, I'm
get
sorry,
some
I'm
of it
sorry.
stuck to that. No, I'm looking out for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't be dry Q-tip in
Don't
there.
go in dry.
Stuff. Come on, like, what?
Just don't go in dry. All right, Mark. We're stepping your game up for your second dab. You're going to be going in on the slide. And I got a special surprise for Mark for his third dab if we make it that far. I'm going to be going in on the double slurper. According to this D2T chart, it looks like I have, what, about a 0.3 on each of these, Darby? So
Yeah,
I'm looking at a 0.6.
Yeah, but that's a 0.3 on each one. Don't get it mixed up. If you have a double slurper, if he's going to go a 0.6 heat on a 0.3 slurper, that might mess
What's
you
the
up.
temp though?
I think I'm going to go about 680 to 700.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one.
680 to 700.
I think so, Mark. I think I'm going to do 680. You guys ready? You want to help me heat these doubles up?
Yeah, you can't even heat them by yourself.
I know, you can't even do it by yourself. Mark, did you get your dab over there?
Oh no.
Make sure you get that slide nice and hot now, buddy.
All right. Just
Okay.
the slider.
No, the whole thing, but you need to make sure you get the slide hot too.
All right.
We believe in you, Mark. We're all here for you. It is an art form. I'm glad you said that, Darby.
We don't want you to take it for granted and accidentally.
Oh, fuck. Sometimes the oxygen hits hard. I need 2 carb caps, guys.
Here's a carb cap. Actually, switch that big one to this one.
Thank you, Darby. I can't believe it even held there. Did you
That was
see that?
impressive. I was like, whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Nicely done, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got to do it good. The reason I'm not smoking right now is because I don't have a carb cap.
I completely failed, Darby.
What happened? One's hot as hell and one's wet.
Mine was not hot at all.
D2T, it's an art form. But it looks like you still got the hit an equilibrium of temperature in the middle, though.
Keep going, Mark.
Go. Go! That's great.
See, that's a perfect D2T. If we look at Mark's nail over here, I'll pull my phone up. Now we can use the QVC cam.
Yeah, this is a great example of a perfect D2T.
D2T. All right. So, yeah, I didn't think about that.
That's good.
We're going to check out his nail. When we look for a D2T scalability, we're looking at a few things.
We have 3 great examples right here.
1, how was the taste? Was it harsh?
No, impeccable. It was.
He's a dabber
It
now.
was super clean.
2, how much char did it leave in the nail? Did it zebra stripe? And it's not quite zebra stripe. That is going to wipe away with 1 or 2 Q-tips.
And that was a fat dab.
2, was there anything wasted? Was it actually too cold? Is there a lot of puddling? No. It's a perfect amount. It stayed in the chamber.
It almost didn't even
Nothing
go
down the neck.
Yeah.
Nothing down the neck.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Mark, you may have done the perfect dab.
That might have been the perfect dab.
So you guys taught me this.
I'm proud of you, Mark.
Thanks. Thank you.
See, like he said, just a few months ago, he wasn't even really dabbing. It wasn't his thing.
A few months ago, he didn't even know what dabs were. Today, he's following the D2T
He's never
chart.
missed an episode of Hot Dabs.
He's filmed most of them.
He's never missed
That's a
an
lie.
episode.
He's filmed like some of them. Mark.
So, testament to the teacher.
No, testament to you, Mark. Now, Mark, tell everybody what your Instagram handle is, because you're not just in the production side. You're a grower.
Yeah.
You're a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a knower.
A little bit.
Go ahead and drop that handle. Drop that handle for everybody.
That's
at
San
home.
Diego's best kept secret.
Drop that handle, Mark. Go ahead, drop that
It's,
handle for everybody at home.
Psycho International.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're going to have it written down there so you can see it.
You-
Psycho International, Mark?
yeah, and then
Are you going psycho on their ass?
oh,
Psychoactive.
well, no. It's just the
Got it.
Here you go, Mark.
essentially. Thank you. Essentially, the best gift you can have in their culture. Thank you. It's basically fruit. Fruit's like super expensive in
Yeah.
Japan. Like
Yeah.
fruit's organic. Like it's because if you give it to someone as a gift, it's like it's like a crazy gift, you know.
Very-
What fruit?
Like
Just because of what they can't grow
grapes
it?
or yeah. Well, it's just because of like the technique that's.
What about
put into
Moroccan
it.
peaches?
And it all yeah, but it all like
So
parallels.
it's a really good gesture out there.
Yeah. It all parallels
that
like how
Fruit
you
to
wanna
hash
smoke.
culture.
Yeah, right. So, you the whole thing was just basically to get funding to like learn about hemp
Really?
and grow hemp, like organic hemp. So like
That's great. I like that.
everyone's doing like thousands of square feet. I'm doing like 200 square feet, but of like the perfect soil.
Mm-hmm.
Came out, did the whole soil test, built it, left it barren for a year, and then grew like native but open soil.
Dial in your SOP.
Yeah, basically
Repeat as necessary.
built on my IPM game, like set traps for like with pheromones for like moths and stuff to see what was out there. The farm was out in Owanga. It's in Anza.
Oh, that's cool.
But the crazy thing is like I don't think it's so harsh out there that like not much stuff grows out there.
It's like
But
a
then-
desert. It's like a desert.
But when you step up to IPM and you bring in like simple flowers, even like pollinating like peppers, you bring in the predators. So then you have all these colonies of wasps and stuff that come in and these little like bees that come in and like start destroying
creating
stuff.
ecology.
Hell, dude, like straight ecosystem, like ecos, like
And it all starts with one.
yeah.
This guy over here, that's fine.
So that's what you do, Mark.
Yeah.
No big
and-
deal. He just creates ecology.
But so the whole thing was designed to create CBD to send to like Japan.
That's what you were going to do.
Yeah. And so
Nice.
my partners are very afraid right now because the laws, it's all based off of like seeds and stem, but you can't get the oils from seeds and stem.
Yeah.
So they're like illegally bringing in like oils to Japan right now.
So they have the oils out there, but it's all illegally imported.
Yeah,
And then once they get it there, you can sell it.
pretty much. They have cafes and stuff, and like full blown. Like you go in, it's like a dispensary here.
Stay
But
tuned
it's
for
a-
Hot
it's
Dabs
a-
Japan.
It's a CBD dispensary there.
All from hemp.
Yeah. All well, and they have like the hemp derived THCs.
Yeah.
Now it's like THCH.
Yeah.
It's like actually like getting people high.
Yeah.
But the laws are going to change to where you can actually get it from flower now. And my partners were just waiting for it to become that legal for us to pull the trigger.
Mhm.
And then basically we bring the brand to Japan. And
So this is what Mark has been doing this shit the whole time. Hasn't mentioned one word about this. Just comes in every day, rips dabs,
He's like, dabs are cool.
makes some animations, and here you are, the plug of Japan.
kind of.
La Conecto way.
All right, guys. So if you're in Japan and you're looking for El Padron, he's right here beside me. So hit him up. Psycho what?
It's Saigo.
Psycho.
It's gonna be written down right here again.
It's gonna be written down. He's not a psycho, folks. He's not crazy.
No. I mean, it's just building a brand, you know, building a organic brand that's like beyond,
You're doing the Lord's work, buddy.
and then making products, and then
So what kind of products are you gonna release?
we're linking up with a farm right now called Tall Tree Society,
I'm familiar with them.
and they're in the redwoods, super organic. They have their own like organic farm, and basically compost from the farm, and that becomes a big input. But then
Yeah, just as needed based off the soil test. Yeah.
it's all native soil, but light depth. So then he gets more cycles.
Of course, yeah. So 2 to 3 harvests per year.
And in like 2
All
weeks,
native soil.
there's going to be a harvest. We created the bombs. We linked up with him, and like he likes our formula. Our bombs are basically like
Are they THC?
so they're full plant infused hemp plant.
Okay.
It's what we grew on the farm.
So your
takes-
collab with them
Yeah,
would be THC?
yeah,
Yeah.
and they get it like on the shelves basically.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah.
Look at Mark over here with his master plan. He didn't even want to come on camera today, and now he's got a full pitch prepared.
My bad.
He's like, here's
No, it's good. This is good.
here's the
Mark.
Kickstarter
Oh, dude, here.
right here.
Tall Tree.
This is it right here.
Oh, and a
And he's
jar.
brought a big jar of hash.
It's an impressive amount of hash.
All right, Mark, there's only one thing left to do if you're going to bust out a jar of hash like this on us.
What's that?
Starts with D2T.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it ends with a BMG.
Oh yeah, why not?
It's a BMG.
And it ends with a BMG. You know what that means?
Yeah.
All 8 inches, Mark.
Jesus, that's like competition stuff, right?
Yep.
But that's all organic.
You're doing this for Tall Tree.
This is for Tall Tree.
You're doing this for Japan.
I'm down.
This one's for all Japanese.
Doing it for hemp, legalizing into THC.
This is for you being the king of Japan.
Yo, you realize like our laws made it illegal for them to use hemp when hemp was like used for like sailing and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like what?
So you're telling me America's imposing our will on other nations?
I mean, to an extent,
Wait, America does that?
like
So what is this? What are we dabbing here, Mark?
it's straight GMO.
This is straight GMO. This is a sweet GMO. Check this out, Darby. Super
looks
wet.
beautiful.
Here, we'll show everybody at home what we're working with.
Wow, that smells nice too.
Now, my last dab was 0 D2T on the right side, so I feel like we need to try it again.
And it was full D2T on the left.
Full D2T left side. So as we're checking out this Tall Tree Society, this is what Mark brought. Mark
Yeah,
brought
so
me
we're designing a line of products like paint balm, solves, lip balms, and then infusing it with their stuff.
You have the chance now to win a special Grav Labs giveaway courtesy of Dr. Darby. Darby, how can they win? How do they enter?
Well, if you've already followed Grav Labs, that's perfect.
And subscribe to Hot Dabs Pod.
subscribe to Hot Dabs Pod. All you have to do is drop a comment.
Anybody who leaves a comment is going to be entered to win 1 week from the release of this episode, we will choose a winner from the comments. There is no limit on how many comments you leave.
Yep, we just have to have over 100 comments.
Gotta have over 100 though. Or Dr. Darby, Hashavelli, and Mark are quitting the show.
Yeah. And going to Osaka.
Shut down the studio.
We're going straight to Japan. We're all working for Mark.
Dollar sushi.
Dollar sushi, like it's
Yeah.
McDonald's dollar menu.
I mean, my Instagram's been telling me to go to Japan for like the last 3 weeks.
I just saw an Instagram story that said it's the cheapest to go there in 37 years.
Same?
Oh yeah, because it's like 150.
The conversion.
Yeah, it's
And my
crazy.
buddy just
They
came
buy
back from
dollars, too.
Japan. He said
But
Japan's
you
fire
can't
right now.
smoke there, right? Like, we're not going to be able to bring our hash, huh? But you're the king out there, so maybe you know
Hey,
something.
we got the flag.
You hear the way he
Yeah.
went,
Yeah, shh. I'm not gonna say that I know something, but I'm gonna say that somebody knows that.
the way
somebody
he
knows
just hit me with that, the tires got deflated, but in a good way.
And that was like a Drew Brees deflation.
What's a Drew Brees deflation?
If anyone's ever watched the Super Bowl,
That was Tom Brady.
that's what I meant. I don't watch it.
Oh, he said if anybody's ever... I haven't. I actually haven't. All right, so D2T looking like I'm going to go in at a 0.4 on each side. Now we're upping it since we fucked up last time. What do you think? What's at least a 0.4?
No one's ever done too hot of a 1 gram dab.
Mark, you don't mind if
D2T.
we smoke all your hash, right?
Oh no, not at all.
Your dab's
Please.
not too hot, it's too small.
Here, Mark, in the name of hash, you can have these jars. See, this is what the hash is all about. How Mark said the gesture of sharing fruit in Japan. It's about sharing hash here.
That's some fire fruit right there.
All right, I'm
It's
locked
mutual.
and loaded on the Apex Ancillary board. Let me see both the blazers. I'm going to have to try to just double blazer. You know what? I use the whippets and you use the...
Oh yeah, yours didn't work.
It,
and mine
it doesn't
worked.
reach the same capacity. I saw like a dojo for sale out there and I wanted to buy it and I wanted to create like a hash dojo. where we
Cobra
take,
Kai?
like, our strains from America and grow them in the hills of Japan and just become recluse. And just, if you want to learn how to make hash, you know, you come out. There's a mystic in the hills somewhere. You know, you got small batch Sam out there in the hills. You know,
have to
an
drift up the
Alti
mountain.
hash, you know, they have the cut of the Z out there in the hills. You know,
that'd be
and people hear about it and they hear echoes of this place existing, but they're not really sure
A lot
if
of
it
stairs
does.
up a mountain.
And then you just keep going and it's foggy and you got to walk through the foggy steps, but then it all clears when you get towards the top of the mountaintop and
You
there
can
stands
smell
the
it?
dojo in the sun. Do you know what I'm saying, Mark?
Oh yeah.
What's the fire strain in Japan that you've seen?
Have you
Let's
been to
see.
Japan?
Oh yeah.
Are you Japanese?
Oh no.
Okay, keep going.
I'm Filipino.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
But yeah, no, Japan's a trip. It's very like everything happens behind closed doors.
What's that mean?
Like
He doesn't know. the
Nobody's
doors are
public with
closed.
their sins like America? Put
Pretty
it on
much.
reality show?
but
Make a fucking podcast?
Subscribe.
What's
like,
the best
drop a
Japanese
comment.
podcast?
Japanese podcast?
Those look like some proper D2Ts right there, sir.
Pretty hot point.
Hey, I'm proud of you on that one.
The Balloondogcycler
You-
really holding its weight.
You thrived in the mid 7s.
I know this well I know
Striped
this
on the
guy out
left.
there named Nampo, but his whole purpose is to like he's a storyteller and he dresses up like in like full on traditional dress. But they basically it's so mono that they basically use his show to go to sleep. So people like have insomnia will listen to his show and
Yeah?
pass out. Yeah.
We'll drop the link for that below.
And let us be your show to fall asleep to.
All right, this Balloondogcycler is sick. I hope you're ripping something at home. Blitzkriega, this is a hit. The double slurper was no match. Mark,
Double slurper. Oh,
I think it's time
all right.
that we put you to the test. You know the score you need to beat. What is it, 280?
The glass has an 8-inch slurper.
You multiply the score that it's at times the seconds that you hold the pillar, and that is your final score. Or this one's out of control. You might want to just put on the traditional.
You all son of a bitch. I just doubled down twice. There's no rush, yeah. Oh, shit. Burn
Alright.
yourself.
Hold
I know
on.
how hot I got that shit. By the way, thanks Glob Mops. Slurper Mops. Always killing it. They're always all over the place.
Thanks, Glob Mops. The one stop for every drop. Glob Mop. Is
Drop it like it's hot.
that the one you want to use?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, let's see it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's going the right way.
He's ready to party.
He's ready. 2T at 750. Let's look at the chart. What's it say, Darbs?
750 is 1 gram.
1.3, yeah, between 1 to 1.3 grams. So let's go 1 gram. Let's take it easy on him. We'll do 1 gram. Do an official D2T. Do we even have a scale here? Let's do an official D2T. This is for R&D. This is for science.
There we go. 1.07, 1.09.
Perfect. And on the D2T chart,
No, it's a 1.09. That's basically 1.1. It kept growing.
it kept growing.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, good shot.
Yeah. You need to be looking at it.
He's me. He said, he's like, this guy looks weird as fuck.
Mark thought he was recording your ass. He thought he was looking at his cell phone.
Like a fajita.
Here, switch me. You switch me, buddy. Be careful.
You
Where's
ready?
the dab at? You got it already?
Got it.
Boom.
Boom. There we go.
Oh, we're ready to go in.
There you go. Drop it like it's hot.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait. Let it burn a little bit,
Let it burn.
just to get down in the dish. All right, go ahead. You gotta, when you start, you gotta
Official
really...
D2T.
Oh, it's exploding, guys.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at 40?
4 at 40.
That's 160.
Respectable.
That's a respectable score.
Because that was at the end of his hit, too.
That was a big hit.
You want to go try to go again? Respectable.
That's a respectable hit. Look at the D2T. The nail is perfect.
That was amazing.
Good job, Mark.
Thank you.
Yeah! Water wings are off, baby. It's summertime. Yo.
I think I can pull it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you got the same score. 4 at 40.
Dog, consistency.
Consistency.
Back to back.
It is key, you know.
My
All
guy.
right, Mark, so that's where you go on the leaderboard. Good job, buddy.
Rosin Evo crew.
Rosin Evo crew. So if you come through that door, you never know what's going to hit you. Mark came in today thinking he was just going to be chilling in the back. We said, Mark, it's your time to shine. And shine he did.
Wrong side of the camera, buddy. Hop on over.
All right, guys. Patreon. Stick around. You're going to get to see Darby hit this new rig. YouTube, we're going to catch you next time. Thanks for joining us for this unboxing of the Blitzkriega Balloondogcycler. We'll see you next time for another unboxing. Live from Rosin Evo Studios. This is Hot Dabs. Hot Dabs out. Thanks, Mark. All right, we're out.
That was good.
What up, Josh? What up, guys? How are you?
Still alive over there, Mark?